2.
Hi guys, this is Jason Evanish from GreenhornConnect.com. It's episode 10 of Greenhorn TV, and I'm here to tell you about all the great entrepreneurial networking events, office hours, and other great things going on in the community for the week of January 24th to January 30th. So, on Monday, you've got a big event. It's the Developers Meetup. It's Mobile Monday, Mass Mobile, and Drinks on Tap are getting together for one big event. This is at Tequila Rain, and it's for all you developers and people looking for developers coming together for a great event over drinks, and that's from 6 to 8 p.m. at Tequila Rain by Fenway Park. So where will Greenhorn be? I'll be checking out the Developers Meetup, and if any of you are out there, keep an eye out. So, on Tuesday, there's a customer development lunch put on by Dan Martell, who's an investor in 140, and that's going to be at 12:30 to 2 p.m. at the Techstars offices at 727 Mass Ave. You should sign up right now. It should be really great. This is the third customer development lunch put on by Performable. Also on Tuesday, Boston World Partnerships has their open mixer. This is a great opportunity to meet all kinds of Boston-based business and entrepreneurial folks. They have a great spread of different kinds of people out there, and I went to the last one, and it was really cool. This one's going to be at Felt, downtown in Boston, and that's from 6 to 8 p.m., and of course it's always free if it's BWP. Where will Greenhorn be? Well, unfortunately I'm going to be missing out on the Boston World Partnerships event due to a prior commitment, but you'll probably see me at the Customer Development Luncheon. So, on Wednesday, of course, if it's a Wednesday morning, you know there's going to be open coffee at Indala Cafe. This is a great opportunity to network with investors, fellow entrepreneurs, and others over coffee. This is at 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. and that's again in Indala Cafe. Also on Wednesday, the Capital Network has their annual roundtable event, Negotiations and Valuations. They're going to be going over valuation methodologies, metrics, tactics, and tips for successful Boston area startups, and that will include a live test of a company's valuation. And the speakers involved in that are going to be Bettina Hine, founder and CEO of Pixability, Bard Salmon of Perlian Software, and Ryan Moore of Grand Banks Capital. And that's going to be at the Exchange Center in Boston, Mass. from 6 to 8:30 p.m. That's $65 for open registration and $20 for students. So don't forget, if you're a student, you can use the Stay in MA program to help cover your costs for an event that charges money. So check them out, shoot them an email, and they'll be able to help you out if you're interested. Also on Wednesday is the MIT Enterprise Forum, Winning and Managing Your First Customers. This is going to be a panel discussion about exactly that, how to find new customers and dealing with them. There's a lot of questions surrounding that, so it should be pretty cool. And the panelists are going to include the CEO of Lattice Engines, the founder of Pickup Zone, and Todd Weber, the co-founder of MagnaMotion. And this is going to be at the Status Center on MIT's campus, and that's from 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m., and that's $20 for non-members and $10 for students. So where will Greenhorn be? I'm going to be rising early for open coffee, hopefully, and be checking out the MIT Enterprise Forum for one of the first times. So, on Thursday, the day kicks off with a Mass TLC breakfast on new ways to deliver business solutions. How does an organization evaluate cloud-based opportunities? This is going to be a great session discussing business needs and cloud solutions with moderator Frank Gillett, who's a principal analyst at Forrester, as well as panelists from Sonayan, Iron Mountain, Carbonite, Style Feeder, and Sentinel Benefits and Financial Group. And this is going to be at the IBM Center out in Waltham, and that's from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And that's $40 for members and $80 for non-members. Also on Thursday, we've got Pokin' Holes, which as usual is the great young entrepreneurs event in the community. Come out and meet all kinds of great under 30 entrepreneurs hanging out. And this week, Court, what's the company?
It's Meatly.
Awesome.
From Startup Weekend.
Oh, Startup Weekend team. There's actually quite a few Startup Weekend teams that have continued, so it's great to see the first one make it onto Pokin' Holes. And where are we going to be at, Court?
Revolution Rock Bar.
So, 6:45 p.m. Be at Revolution Rock Bar. Should be a great event. Last week was so packed they could barely fit everyone in the room. Also on Thursday is the Lean Startup Circle. This is a meetup group that meets about monthly, and they just talk about the evolution of lean startups and what you should do for your business. If you're not familiar with lean startups, the principle is that you get an alpha out there as soon as you can, and you try to find early evangelizing customers, and then develop your product from there, and then there's a whole process to get it to mainstream. This is a great group led by a really smart guy named John Prendergast. Disclosure, I work for him. And he's going to be leading a discussion about the orthogonal pivot, which is how you start with a finance company and end up with a blogging company spinning out of it. And a guy named Aaron White will be talking about analytics and A/B testing as well as customer development in the early stages. Should be a great event, and it's going to be at the Cambridge Innovation Center 14th floor, and that's from 6 to 8 p.m. Also on Thursday, it's a packed week, so there's even more on Thursday. Ultralight Boston is having their legal series, and this is going to include VC Ready Law, Danielson Legal, and Sanzone McCarty LLP are all going to be giving advice about legal pitfalls to avoid as a startup, and that's going to be at Work Bar Boston from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. So where will Greenhorn be? I'll be learning about lean startups at the Lean Startups Meetup. It's a new principle to me. I just started reading 4 Steps to the Epiphany. You should start reading it too. So this is going to be a really cool event, I think. Oh, come on, really? Just hit the air for me, dude. Hit the air. Oh, my computer freeze. Alright, so the event of the week. The event of the week this week is going to be Monday's mobile meetup, and the reason for this is because there are so many people who come to Greenhorn and talk to other people. Man, I'm looking for a developer, or they talk about how exciting it is that there's so many great startups out there in the mobile space. So if you're looking to learn about what's going on in the mobile community, or you're looking to find a co-founder, this might be the perfect event for you. So that's why it's the event of the week. So, as usual, it's time now for the office hours roundup. So starting out on Tuesday, Hosseline Mane is going to be part of the Boston World Partnership's annual office hours. That's going to be at 11 a.m. And then, there we go. On Wednesday, Javier Cortez is going to be available at 8 a.m. and Jay Sung is going to be available at 2 p.m. And those are also part of the Boston World Partnership office hours. On Thursday, then you have your weekly Dogpatch Labs office hours, and that's from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at their space. So if you're looking for an opportunity to talk to a VC, get feedback on your idea, you should definitely come check that out. And then also for Boston World Partnership office hours, you've got Matt Boynton of Fresh Tilled Soil, and that's going to be at 9 a.m., and Chad O'Connor at 4 p.m. On Friday, you also have office hours. Rob Go of Spark Capital is having his office hours. And wow.
I think your computer's done.
Yeah, it's dying. And Boston World Partnerships has Christopher Mirabile at 4:30 p.m. So finally, we have upcoming events. First, next week is Launch Camp Boston, and that's going to be a fantastic event at Microsoft Nerd. It's an all-day event to help teach startups how to handle PR and marketing, as well as getting you out there as your early startup. And that's a great event actually being led by Chuck Tanowitz, and there's going to be great speakers, including Dharmesh Shah and David Beisel, I believe. And then also there's going to be the NCIA has the Invention to Venture event, and that's for student entrepreneurs looking for the opportunity to be part of great workshops, as well as meet some great entrepreneurs and investors in the community. They're going to help accelerate your business idea, get you connected with the Mass Challenge competition, all kinds of great things. And the really cool thing that we have for you is that it's $10 for registration, but if you email Gus Weber at Microsoft using this email address, he will hook you up with the discount code that will make it so you can register for free. So if you're a student, you definitely should take advantage of this. The NCIA is totally focused on helping young entrepreneurs. Also coming up on March 1st, 2010 is Web Innovators 25, and that's going to be at the Royal Sonesta as usual. And that's, of course, the mega gathering of entrepreneurs, web innovators, and developers across the community. So that's all the events for this week and upcoming. As usual, check out the Greenhorn Connect calendar for all your event needs. The calendar is, of course, searchable, color-coded so you can make sense of it, and anyone can add an event. So if we missed your event, you can go on the site for free, just sign right up, and you'll be able to easily one-click add an event, and I'll make sure I see it, and I'll definitely promote your event next. And of course, if you have any questions or are interested in sponsoring Greenhorn TV, you can contact me at jason@greenhornconnect.com. Have a good week, guys. I'll see you out there.